Hey, what's up, everybody? So, when I first started using battery inside of Cubase, there was something that was a little bit annoying for me, and that was that all the audio coming out of battery was getting consolidated into a single output track. Now, battery does offer a pretty good selection of tools and effects that you can apply to each cell, but I like to have an extra layer of control over all the sounds in my mix. So, to get started, we want to have Cubase open, and then we're going to add a new instrument track. We're going to select Native Instruments Battery as our instrument, and we're going to add the track. Now, the next thing we need to do is we need to access the Preferences menu inside of Battery. To do so, we look at the top of Battery and we see the magnifying glass and the down arrow. Select the down arrow and go to Edit Preferences. Now, when the Preferences menu window pops up, you'll see a tab on the left for Engine. When you select that tab, in the middle, you'll see a section for audio outputs. We have stereo channels and mono channels. If you use the up and down arrow in the stereo field, it'll add or subtract, and the vice versa will happen down here in the mono. Once you've determined how many of these types of channels you'd like, simply close the menu. Now we need to give Cubase access to those channels, so to do so, we look to our right zone and our VSTI tab. Find the battery rack, and you'll see three icons on the top right. The far right icon is the one we're interested in for Activate Outputs. Now if you don't see those three icons and you see a little drop window instead, you can simply click that and select Activate Outputs. When you select Activate Outputs, a menu appears and you're presented with an array of channels to choose from. For this tutorial, I'm just going to select a couple mono tracks here, maybe four, not a couple. So when you select these, in your mixer window, which you don't see in the video, 4 new channels will have appeared. To access those channels in your arrangement window, you need to expand the automation lanes beneath battery. The first automation lane is battery's main output, which I typically ignore because I don't like using battery's main output. The following 4 channels are the channels that we just activated in the Activate Outputs menu. So the next thing we want to do is we want to have battery load a patch or add a sample to a cell. I'm going to grab a patch here really quick. So if I want this hi-hat sample to play through this mono channel, we simply right-click, go to Output, Direct Out, and select the mono channel. Now when we play this particular cell, it'll come through this mono channel. I hope this video is able to help somebody. It helped me a lot when I learned how to do this a few years ago. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more.